Let's talk about pellets. I'm Jerry, product specialist here at atbbq.com, and with the rise in popularity of pellet grills comes a lot of pellet questions. We've dug around and we've found a lot of your questions about pellets. Let's dig into the first one. Do different woods actually change the flavor? My answer to that is yes, but it's very subtle. Think a hint of smoke, not overpowering smoke. Something like mesquite is going to have a more distinct flavor, where something like apple or cherry are going to have a more subtle flavor. Can I mix pellet flavors? Absolutely. That's a great way to customize your cook to your taste. We often recommend actually mixes such as this contest mix or a competition mix, which are put together by people who are really dialed into pellet flavor. These competition mixes are usually a blend of a hardwood and a fruit wood, which gives you consistent heat, but also the subtle nuances in your flavor. Do pellets go bad? While they don't have an expiration date, moisture will ruin them. So as they collect moisture, they become soft and brittle and start to fall apart. We recommend keeping them in a sealed container, stored in a dry place. We get a lot of questions about ash. Let's talk about that. Lower quality pellets are going to produce more ash and give inconsistent heat, whereas a higher quality pellet is going to give more consistent heat and produce less ash. Also, harder woods like oak or hickory or pecan are going to produce less ash and more heat than your fruit woods or your softer woods like apple, cherry, or peach. Here's a good one. What's a good all-around flavor for everyday smoking? This is really personal to everyone, but I'm going to say I prefer oak because oak gives me the highest, most consistent heat, but also is more versatile in flavor. If I need something more powerful, I'll switch to mesquite or hickory to get a little more oomph in my flavor. Are there any rules of thumb for matching pellet flavors with food? Yes. Try not to overpower your food with your smoke. Your smoke should complement the flavor of the food, not overpower the palate. How long does it take to burn through a 20-pound bag of pellets? There is no simple answer to that. What I'm going to say is that your grill temperature, your grill efficiency, as well as your ambient temperature outside, and a whole lot of other things go into account on this. So I usually figure about 14 to 16 hours, and if I get more than that, I'm excited. So I can often get 20 plus hours out of a bag when everything lines up really well. Does pellet brand matter? Yes, a premium pellet should contain no additional flavors or oils. It's just 100% natural wood. A natural premium pellet is going to burn cleaner, it's going to produce less ash, and it's going to hold steadier temps. That's why we always choose the Barbecuer's Delight. It's one of the best out there. Speaking of Barbecuer's Delight pellets, we recently added a new peach flavor and a sugar maple flavor. You can shop Barbecuer's Delight pellets at atbbq.com, and remember, we have subscriptions available. We sell it in half pallet and pallet quantities, so the more you buy, the more you save. We'll see you next time.